Last
Yes.
week, we spoke about the intention of Ontario, or rather of Ottawa, the government, to reduce intake of international students
Bruh.
by 35%, and then this week they follow through, and already there are some reactions.
Everybody just they shout.
Yeah, there are some reactions from universities, from schools, on how this is going to necessarily affect them. You have this news from Global News, how international student cap could affect services at universities and college. People are shouting, "Oh, more!" You start seeing layoffs in university because they need this money. International students are paying 6 times of what local students are paying, or resident students rather are paying, and then you want to cut it by 35%. It means that somehow these universities have to bring out this money from somewhere.
So I think we need to approach this discussion from a different angle.
Please,
Because I
lead
did
us.
a little research, and I also saw it. Where did I see it? I saw on YouTube like a clip of the kind of people explaining what's actually going on. So most of the colleges, that will take a hit, or universities that will take a hit, are universities and colleges that are dishing out a lot of. Instead of the degrees they dish out are not even proper degrees.
Oh,
They're
okay.
They're like
So there are some of those.
diplomas.
There are some of those.
Okay.
Like no, but diploma is a
very-
proper degree.
No,
Like,
like
what do you mean?
they're very
Low in demand.
Substandard in terms of the education, like the curriculum. Like when they do the check, like there's no substance to it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and then they are like very like I'll give like for example, college here, Conestoga is not going to be touched. Like they'll be fine. Like they actually do legit stuff. You get what I'm saying?
So hold
But
on.
they are
Like, so we're trying to say that there are colleges like that in Canada.
they are lower, like they are way
tier or
lower
something.
tier that are doing some incredible things in terms of like there's this process, or there are these guys that just you send them whatever, and then they just literally run your whole student visa for you.
What
Like
do you mean?
there's
in
no
the school or what?
yeah. So like it's like a system. Like it's like a ring, right? So people are
Within
people
these colleges?
Yeah. So people are using it to like just
Get into the country.
Exactly. So there are colleges that are actually legit. I feel like those guys won't be touched. But then they are actually like very, very things you don't even know like exist. Like
Are you
colleges you don't
serious?
even know exist. Yeah. So that's just what I think. And then yeah, I don't want to say it's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe I'm just not informed.
I don't think it's a big deal, but then I think that they're not solving the problem. They're just solving the symptom of the problem. They're talking about trying to tackle housing and all. International students are just a symptom of the problem, not the problem itself. You get me? So even if you cut the intake of international students into Canada by 35%, you're not solving housing issue. You're not solving the price of groceries that is going up. Instead, it is those even those international students that are bringing in more money, into the country. Like if you check the amount of like the billions of dollars that international students brought in tuition and also like in
expenses.
in living expenses and stuff like that. So you're not solving like, whatever problem you want to solve. More like
I definitely agree that you're not.
so if they're doing that to curb and cut, all of those illegitimate colleges and, fine, cool. But still, there's a reason why there's a demand for those colleges, There's a reason why those colleges have a demand that they're able to pay them off and then they're able to run all of those things. And I think this is not a solution that is long lasting.
I feel like although it's not a solution, I think although it's not like a foolproof solution, I think it's a step in the right direction.
Okay.
In terms of just slowing down the intake,
Okay.
so that they can now, initially like it's like you're trying to clean your house or something. You have to first turn on the light.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So like it's just a step, right? So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. It all depends on what
I
they
think
do
they're
with
more distribute more things, down the line.
follow up.
Follow up. Okay, fine. Crack down on those colleges that you mentioned and all those, excessive hirings or rather excessive acceptance and
Yep.
stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's see how it
Awesome.
goes.
Awesome.